Okay, so do any of you want to be in the final episode of Beaver Boy? Then this is your chance. The first part of the series finale, or maybe the end, I'll see how I end up editing it, but it's going to include a mockumentary, like a fake documentary. So you guys can make videos where you pretend to have a memory about Beaver Boy, where you actually did something in real life together with this fictional character Beaver Boy, like he was real. And I'll include it in the final episode. So be creative with your videos, like whatever story you tell about how you knew or met Beaver Boy in real life and what happened. And I'll include it in the series finale. So you guys make the videos where you pretend to be recounting an experience you had in real life with Beaver Boy, and I again will include it in the pretend documentary about Beaver Boy. So here are some examples, and you can just read it to you with your regular face on there, or don't be on camera, or put up a picture or something. Whatever you guys want to do, just be creative with it. So here are some examples. I remember the first time I met Beaver Boy. That son of a bitch said I could trust him. Then he ran off with all my silverware and the fine china. Damn you, Beaver Boy. Here's another example. Yeah, I once dated Beaver Boy, but I had to kick that loser to the curb because all he did was talk about his hard wood. There's another one. Beaver Boy was the love of my life. We really had something special, but he left me for some Vegas showgirls, and I really haven't ever gotten over him. Here's the next one. I first met Beaver Boy back in Desert Storm. That cowardly son of a bitch just ran away and left me in the field of battle wounded as he chased a beer truck headed for Iraq. Here's another one. I used to let Beaver Boy crash on my couch back in college, but all he did was run up my cable bill and help himself to all the food I bought. Talk about wearing out your welcome. Here's another one. Beaver Boy was my best friend. We did everything together. We were inseparable. A lot of people don't think very highly of the Morningwood Avengers, but he pulled me out of a building burning and saved my life. True, he did end up stealing my wallet as I was out unconscious getting CPR, but that was money well spent. Here's another one. I met Beaver Boy back in high school. We were a really hot item back then. We were going steady. He gave me his Letterman's jacket, and I gave him my V card. Then that bastard ghosted me. Damn you, Beaver Boy. Another example. I remember the first time I met Beaver Boy. He was homeless on the streets of Hoboken, New Jersey. I felt bad for him, so I gave him a nickel. Here's another one. I remember Beaver Boy. What a letdown. Talk about being overhyped. He was terrible in bed. I am so embarrassed to say I ever dated him. Thanks for nothing, Beaver Boy. Here's another one. Me and Beaver Boy did several tours of Vietnam. I must have spent a month in the jungles of Cambodia with Beaver Boy. 2 weeks alone in a foxhole with a beaver. Oh yeah, that'll change a man. You know, kind of like stuff like that. So that's like just examples. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. And then I don't always get notifications for everybody. So if you do decide to make a video in this fake documentary about Beaver Boy and whatever made up experience you have or had with Beaver Boy, um, let me know. Like, send me a message or something. And also in the video, if you can, leave a note or something in the video that says I have permission to use that footage on my show. And that'll help me out a lot. And so it should be fun. It's a way where we can all kind of interact and all be part of it together. So I hope a lot of people, decide to do this, get creative, and have fun with it. And then, it should be fun when we get to see everything everybody put together, all kind of edited into that to the format I'm going to use. So that's it. If you want to be in the final episode of Beaver Boy, make sure you make a video about your fake experience in real life with Beaver Boy, and I will use it in the episode. All right. Hope you guys have fun. Oh, and one more thing. The examples I gave, those are just examples. So you probably want to come up with your own ideas of what happened when you met Beaver Boy. So try to be as creative and original as you can, in what your story is. And don't be intimidated. Just have fun with it. But if you can, try to be like original and come up with your own ideas rather than just like copying the examples I gave. Because then otherwise, a lot of people would come up with the same examples. They can be similar. If you have to, you could do it. But it's all good. But but I would prefer it if it was like original, some idea that you came up with yourself in your mind, about Beaver Boy. Okay, all right, appreciate you guys.